Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back. So, it's been a minute since I recorded the last episode. I have gone to see my son and spent the night at his place, and I've worked shift, and I'm back home. So, I'm a little tired, but I really wanted to play. And so I watched my videos to see where I was and what I was doing and what I said and blah, blah, blah. And until I figure out how to sync up that portal right, I think what we're going to do is just connect a tunnel from the bottom of our mine shaft to that of the portal. So, if I'm doing this right, this is the way we need to go. And hopefully there won't be too many uglies between here and there. Although, apparently there's an Enderman that is quite active. We really need to be up here, I believe. Yes. We're going to use some stone picks too, because I'm really not wanting to use up all my diamond pick. Did I? Yeah, no, I have some. But yeah, after the last the person texting me was my son, actually, that last episode. And he was wanting to know what time I was going to be there and all that kind of stuff. So we texted back and forth for a little bit, and then I got ready and I made my trip. He lives about, I'd say it takes me about an hour and a half, maybe, depending on traffic. Sometimes it takes just a tad bit longer, sometimes not so much. But yeah. So he was needing to go to Walmart, and I was needing to go to Walmart. So I said, we'll just meet at Walmart. And then he got nervous because he's like, oh no, we're not going to spend hours there. I was like, no, we're not. He is very much a recluse. He goes to work. He gets all the social interaction he wants and needs from work. Not a big fan of crowds. And he gets off work and he just wants to go home. And I kind of feel bad because he learned that from me. But at the same time, I think part of it's just his personality. His dad was kind of like that. He wasn't quite as bad, I don't think, but, well, maybe it was just because his lifestyle demanded that he be more interactive, but he wasn't one of those people who wanted to go and do all the time either. But anyway, so I headed to his town, and I went to Walmart because I had an accident in my car about a couple weeks ago, I guess it is now. I drove over a traffic sign. Pretty sure I've told this story in another video on another series, but anyway, it was quite by accident, and yes, I was sober, and no one was hurt, thank God. And my car is still drivable, and it's still legal. And the two officers that helped me went above and beyond to help me, and I am eternally grateful because they were so kind and so thoughtful, because I could have really been in a bad situation. Without my car, I can't make any money, and I didn't have the money for a tow truck, and my car was high centered on what was left of the yield sign, and instead of forcing me to call a tow truck that I couldn't pay for, which would cause them to impound my car, which would cost me money I didn't have. They were very kind and got my car unstuck. It had to have been a good hour in the middle of the night in the pouring down rain. Hello, uglies. Are you stealing my cobble? Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to make another shield. Let's go ahead and get this iron while we're sitting here, because we're gonna need it. Did he hit me through that corner? I think he did. But anyway, it high-centered my car. And I forgot to set my timer. Of course I did. It high-centered my car on the little stub that was left of the traffic pole. And they were very kind and helped me get it unstuck so that I was able to back off of it. Okay, yeah, let's shave a few minutes off of this because I started already. And I will be eternally grateful to those officers and their compassion, because they really didn't have to do that. But they did it. And it really helped me out a lot, because it would have really put me in a bind, because I was out there far from family. Oh. I didn't realize I opened it enough to welcome intruders. Let's correct that. So anyway, I'm having trouble focusing and doing at the same time for some reason. So anyway, the thing is, I had had an accident and I had just paid to have a tire put on my car, and of course that's the one that I blew out. Blew a big old hole in it whenever I decided to drive over the top of a traffic sign telling me to yield, of all things. Okay, I think... Ow! Where is he? Is that him right here? That was rude. Okay, there's a bunch of lights down there. I'm thinking that's where our portal is. So, let's light this up. I want a clear path so I'm not wandering around lost down here. But anyway, they were very kind and they helped me and they really saved me, because if my car had been impounded, I wouldn't have been able to get to work and I wouldn't have had the money to get my car out. Well, I could have got my car out the next day after I got paid, but I would have missed work before that was able to happen. And that was not an option because there was no one to cover me at work. And I was over an hour away from my job and about 3 hours away from home. And yeah, so it was a pretty big deal for me to be stuck where I was. Okay, that's our portal over there. See, if I get rid of the water... Ah! Quick, 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 quick! No, 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 no! You are rude. If I get rid of the water, then they're gonna keep spawning everywhere. So anyway, it was a pretty big deal that they helped me because it could have been a really bad situation. And of course I was lucky, like I said, because my car was still legal. I didn't damage it enough to make it, you know, unsafe to drive, and it was still able to drive. And anyway, trying to get back to my point, I need to replace that tire because I'm driving on a donut. And if you don't know what a donut is, it's like a severe emergency kind of spare tire. It's smaller than the rest of your tires, and it's garbage. It's just garbage. But it's like your last hope if you lose a tire. So anyway, we need to get back to the base so we can go back through our portal. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to have to get rid of some of this lava because I can't afford to have them pushing me in it again. That was a little too much risk right there. So anyway, back to my story about my son. That's what we were talking about. He had to go to Walmart to pick up a few things, and I wanted to check on tires to see what it was going to cost me. Well, like I said, I had just paid to have that stupid tire fixed, and then I blew it out when I ran over the median and the sign. So, quit hitting me. So I went to Walmart. He was still at work. I was going to wait for him to get off work. We were going to meet at Walmart. Walmart. I keep saying Walmart. Oh, what is it about? People are so rude. I'm trying to tell a story. I'm having trouble focusing anyway. So I'm tired. Oh, and there was my shield. Well, I guess we won't have to struggle to remember to make one. And where is my path? Here it is. So anyway, I asked the chick at Walmart. I said, so, would you guys always use tires? And she says, no, ma'am. Okay, well, there went that idea. I said, well, how much for your cheapest tire to replace that? And I pointed to my little sad donut tire. And she got the information off my car, and she started doing some calculating, and she says, well, that'll be $77 just for the tire. That doesn't include the mounting and the balancing. I was like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Not today. So, that may not be a lot of money to some people, but for me, it's not something I can just go, yeah, let's just throw a couple $100 around here and there. That's not my life. So, I'm going to have to wait and keep driving on this little donut and hope it doesn't fall apart on me. I know we had rotten flesh somewhere. Yes, I put it up in there. So anyway, I checked that out and I was like, yeah, that's not an option. Not today. So, oh yeah, I forgot we had all this fish. You know, let's take that fish. Let's get rid of these apples. Do we have apples anywhere? No. You know what? I'm tired of trying to combine stuff. We'll worry about that later. Unbreaking 2, power 2, and punch 1. Nice. Okay, do we have any iron ingots? Because I only need one. There we go. There we go, there we go. And, so then I met him. Oh, really? I needed that other one. Where'd it go? So I met him, and we went in, and he picked up a few things, and of course I harassed him the whole time, because that's what I do. And I had a blast, and I'm really not a shopper. I really hate to shop, and it's nothing against Walmart. I just don't like to shop. Now, if I'm shopping for electronics, video games, movies, music, okay, I'll shop. But if I have to buy like normal stuff like groceries and clothes and I'll just, if I could just skip it, I would. But anyway, so we walked around and he got his stuff. We went to his house, and I had taken my computer with me because it's been kind of acting up, and I've been taking it apart, putting it in my trunk, driving 2 hours, taking it out of my trunk, setting it up in a hotel room, 5 days, take it apart, put it in my trunk, drive home for 2 hours, take it out of my trunk, set it up in my house for 2 days, take it apart, put it in my, it's it's been moved around a little bit over the last 3 months. So take my computer with me. So we dropped that off at his house, and we drove. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning. I really am tired. I really don't know why I'm even recording. I should have been in bed already. But we drove about an hour, a little over an hour, to a nearby town. And he took me to Red Lobster. And we had the endless shrimp. And it was, so good. It was so good. It was so good. And I ate like I was starving. And, well, I was starving, actually, because I only had that little bit of pizza. But, I was starving, and it was amazing. And shrimp is not a heavy filling kind of food anyway. So, yeah, I pigged out. I pigged out like it was Thanksgiving and Christmas all rolled into one. And let's be glutton day, too. I ate and ate and ate and ate. And I just, it was so good. So good. It was so good. So anyway, we left there. Oh, and I'm just standing here talking. I'm not even doing stuff. I guess we're ready to go back to the Nether. Okay. So anyway, we ate and we talked. We were probably there by the time they seated us. And, really? Why are you here? How did you get through? Oh, you came through the ravine. This is not good. That's not good. We're gonna have to put gates and stuff around those things. And hopefully pigman zombies aren't gonna be coming after me because I killed that one. Surely not. But anyway, we ate and we talked and I really enjoyed it. My son and I have always had a good relationship. I mean, there have been rough patches. I mean, he was a teenager. And as much as I would like to, be able to say otherwise, I was definitely not a perfect mother or a perfect person. Nobody is. And I made a lot of mistakes, and he still turned out pretty amazing. No matter how bad I screwed up. But, yeah, we've always had a really good relationship. We've always been able to talk about serious stuff. We've always been able to joke around and give each other a hard time. And it's just, I'm very fortunate to have what I have. And so anyway, let's see what we need to take. We can take our slabs and more slabs. I think well, we'll hold off on making more slabs. We'll take this with us in case we need it. Okay, but anyway, so we finally had our fill and we headed back to his place. And of course, like I said, the drive is about an hour, a little over an hour. So we had plenty of time to talk, and some of it was pretty serious, and some of it was just lighthearted and fun, and I don't know. It's just, I'm not perfect, and he's not perfect, believe it or not, even though I talk about him like he is. But at the same time, we really have such a good relationship that I find myself wishing and hoping that other parents have that same kind of relationship with their children, because it's pretty wonderful. I am really hoping. Did we leave some netherrack in this chest? Because I don't think I want to use my cobble yet until we have a substantial pathway. But anyway, so we get back to his house. He starts working on my computer. And he had bought some compressed air, you know, to clean it and stuff. He takes it apart and he's like, "Oh my God, mother." He just kills me when he does that. Because he scolds me all the time, like he's the parent. I get this look, and then there's this sigh, and then his tone, "Mother." And you just can just hear so much being said in that one word with that tone of voice. And I don't want to make it sound like, you know, he's like some teenage girl, because he most definitely is not girlish, but I don't know. It's funny. He's always fussing at me. But let's just say that when he took my computer apart and started using the compressed air on it, huge dust balls went flying pretty much everywhere. Okay, let's see if this is going to be the end of the series right here. Hopefully not. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, I cannot believe how dirty this is." And one of the reasons I took him my computer is because every so often, not a lot, but every so often it would just randomly start making this noise that sounds like ice in a blender. You know, maybe not quite that bad, but you know, the same type of noise. That grinding, horrible, grating sound. And I'm not a computer expert, but I know it's not supposed to do that. So he was trying to explain all the mechanics to me, and it had something to do with the fact that even if the fans were working right and cooling the machine or trying to cool the machine, it was kind of a losing battle because all the holes were clogged with dirt and the heat had nowhere to go. And anyway, I don't do the technical, I just play. And what I don't know, either he knows or PV knows, or they both know. I am hoping. Well, I really don't need a whole lot of light across that bridge. Alright, I wonder how much floor I'm gonna have now. But yeah, he gave me a pretty hard time. It was a lot cleaner than it has been in the past. And he did give me credit for that, but he did do some fussing. And then we set up and we watched some funny YouTube videos that PV was like, you guys have to watch this one and this one. And so we went through, and they were basically the parodies, you know, Talk Nerdy to Me and Dark Knight Changes and Drop It Like It's Spock. And, you know, there was one with Harry Potter. It's Dark Time Funk or something like that. Anyway, they were pretty funny. Some of them were funnier to him than they were to me, and vice versa. Just because, you know, we're individuals with our own tastes. But, so we watched some videos, and then we watched, I had told him about the TV show, The Good Doctor. And I got another, oh my God, mother. Because apparently the majority of the people he works with watches that show. And I'm pretty sure every single one of them has told him he had to watch it. So we went to abc.com and watched 3 episodes, I think. And he was like, yep, you're right. I do love this show. This is a good show. Oh, we're not ready. And so anyway, we watched that. We couldn't watch the 4th episode because in order to stream it for free, you have to wait until the episode's a week old. So, okay, well, I can hear guests, obviously. And that's quite a big expanse. Yeah, we're getting closer. Ugh. Well, here we go. Actually, see, it makes me nervous having my shield equipped while I'm doing this. But at the same time, if a gas starts shooting me... Okay, I'm just going to hold my breath. Clench the keyboard tightly. Try not to panic. Try not to get in a hurry. Try to ignore the fact that there's bubbling lava beneath me and I'm dangling in the air. Oh good, a blaze crackles. So we're near a fortress, which means skeletons can shoot me. Magma cube squishes. I'm not liking the sounds, people. Hopefully it's all above my head and they can't get me. Oh my God, this is creeping me out. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is not a good place to go for a jog. It really isn't. Just saying. It's really not. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, that block in the wrong place. Don't you shoot me. That was a little too close, I do believe. Do believe. We're going to wait until we are at full health before we go try to fix that lava. All right. Here we go. Not quite there yet. And it's back. It's coming from over there. I wonder if there's a source coming down from up above. Oh, I'm too high. It's supposed to be here. Okay, well, this is not exactly the best place to leave an episode, but I'm thinking the timer went off quite a while ago, first of all, and I'm thinking maybe I'm not as alert as I need to be. I couldn't even tell my stories. All right, we are at, we have about, what? We don't have, we got about, what, 100, less than 100 on the X. We have about 300 on the Z. Oh, it's that pigman. Alright, well, we're just gonna do this. Actually, let's make it like that so nobody can spawn in here with us. And we will. Oh, wow. Closest person. No. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm sorry I'm rambling. So sleepy and I'm so tired, but I really wanted to make a video. And I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have just gone to bed. But you're here, I'm here, we're here. And I thank you for that. And we will see you later.